Hey everyone, it's Glitch the Third, and this is Let's Play Pokemon Silver Part 4. Today we're going to go ahead and clean up in Striaton, and also get ourselves a sweeper here. And in addition to that, we're also going to do the gym up to, but not including the gym leader. So that's what's on the agenda for today. British accents are fun. Okay, there are a few training battles you have to go through to get this sweeper, but it is so worth it. This thing seriously helps you out all the way up until, like, the 7th gym or so. Which is when the fire type stops being useful, in my opinion. But it can certainly have its applications in the Elite Four. Although, yeah, by that point you're also going to want an Ice type, because, well, you'll see. Like, you don't want to stick to just one sweeper either, you want to have probably 2 or 3 different ones, depending on your team composition. I don't want to give too much away, because I'm just going to get ahead of myself and not focus on what's going on in the video. I don't honestly know why assist fails so much when all it does is basically, like, more or less it's a waste of a move slot unless you're doing double battles or something. I suppose you could assist yourself, but that's pretty redundant. So that's how you could just as easily use a move, get the same result. It's basically just the AI of wasting my time. Yeah. 3 Patrats. I don't know why. They're all pathetically weak too. Watch. It's like, what are you gonna do with those 6 Magikarp? Splash me to death? I mean, really. The difference is Patrat is a lot. Well, it's at least a bit more threatening. It's unlike Magikarp, it can kick your ass if you aren't careful. I do have a tendency to get careless, especially in early game. I don't know why I just did that a second time, but I guess it's something distracted me while I was recording and I ended up not remembering I already used Tail Whip. Anyway, still one shot his ass. That's all that matters. Oh no, Zorillapop! Whatever will I do? Let's use the same strategy. Lols. And you are dead. Not a big surprise. Level 13. Focus energy really is not that useful. Because if you need more crits, you could always just use Dire Hit and get the same effect. And also without having to waste a move slot. Might be useful for fighting types, although for the most part if it's not relying on crits you really don't need it. Okay, so she just gives you like a free Pansear, just for telling her what your starter is. Very useful, like I said, up until basically late game. Yeah, something to know about traffic cones. Anytime you see one, it's there because you can't access the area until you set off an event flag. In that particular case, you need to have beaten the game. Although, of course, there are plenty of other forms that event flag can take. In fact, this game is pretty linear, so if you're not supposed to be somewhere, you'll know it. Like, the bridge will be out, or there'll be a row of Team Plasma grunts randomly blocking your path, or just, you know, crap like that to keep you from going wherever you might. Like first gen, which you could quite literally get lost between gyms and end up doing them in some random order. So I think they even nixed that for silver because they had some crap with that flags where you had to do things linearly or more or less die trying. Okay, so if you do his quiz, he gives you a full heal, which is, well, I wouldn't really recommend using it at this point in the game, although it can certainly come in handy since you don't know your way of acquiring them. So it's probably worth your time. Not to mention you really don't have a use for full heal until you access full restore, which does the same thing but also refills your health completely, so there's really no reason to use it all that much in my opinion. Because it's, at this point in the game, it's just too awesome to use, really. Oh no, you have a snivy! Well, guess what? I got a fire type. And you did not. Or something. Oh, no, fight. Pull out the sweeper. And kick his ass. Yes. Oh, you're gonna love this. Pansear by default has a move called Incinerate that burns up any berries that the enemy is holding. Demonstrate that here right now, actually. See, ordinarily you'd have to do some crap with Snivvy's or Ramberry, which heals up for about 10 HP, but we just nullified that completely. Very useful in early games since you encounter a lot of stuff that has berries. Alright, I think one scratch should be able to finish him off here, in fact. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna switch over to something a bit more sturdy. At this point, I don't have any real way of countering normal types. Really not much we can do except tackle it to death. And we get some rat berries, although I'm not using them. It's good if it's like an emergency thing and you have something like a low-level sweeper that needs healing, but for the most part you're gonna probably not need them. The game throws enough potions at you that you really don't need weak healing items like that. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and start on the gym here. Or something. Actually, I probably lied because I still haven't healed my mons. Nope, we're doing it now. Of course, we're going to be coming back several times. Something interesting to know about gyms, there's always a guy at the front that gives you a fresh water. It doesn't matter the gym. Could be the 8th gym, you're still going to get fresh water. Feels the same as a super potion. So that's useful to have this early on in the game, although later on it just becomes a nuisance, to be honest. trainers in this gym can be quite tough. In fact, I end up having to go back to the Pokemon Center between every battle, which thankfully there are only 2 of these guys before you get to the gym leader. Obviously, later on in the game you're going to have to fight more trainers, and in at least one instance you can't go back by virtue of the gym's design. So yeah, I believe that's the 8th gym they did that. Yeah, there really are no rules against going and healing in the middle of doing a gym. There never have been, there probably never will be. Except, of course, when the gym's design prevents you from doing that, as in the case of the 8th gym. So that's going to be a real pain. I'm not sure how I'm going to negotiate that. I walked out a little bit. Okay, don't step on the fire one, you're just going to have to fight more trainers. Or something. Next one, you step on fire though. So we get into another trainer battle here. Notice how the theme of this gym is a restaurant. Like, they all have these outlandish themes to them that you would have never seen in previous gyms. Like, for instance, this one's a restaurant, the second one is a library, as you'll see, and so forth. Not a whole lot to say at the moment. Just beat the crap out of the trap. Keep going! Really wish I had something to say during these random battle sequences of just beating each other to death out of rocket slapping robots. So it's basically all it is, to be honest. Just sitting there beating the crap out of the other guy. Yeah. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be ending the recording here, so I will see you guys next time on Let's Play. After I save the game. So, goodbye.